Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到阿炮的变强笔记。Today we have a special guest, for an interview, and that's my cousin Freddy. He's actually too shy. He's outside of the camera and sitting right there, like 1 meter next to me, but he's a little bit shy. So we gotta put his photo right here. So let's just do some interview to Freddy.
Shake it.
Okay, hello Freddy.
Hi.
Can you do some can you start by introducing yourself? Who are you? Where do you live? And what do you do? You're from Canada, right? Born and raised here, right?
That's right. So hi, I'm Freddy, and I'm a student at the University of Toronto studying computer science. So I'm back here in Taiwan for a month to see my family and all that stuff. And I was born in Canada, and I was also raised in Canada, and because of COVID, I couldn't come back to Taiwan for almost 10 years. So it's really nice to finally see my family and be on vacation and all that stuff.
Ooh, that's nice. Well, so last time it was 7 years ago?
7 years ago.
Oh my goodness. So second question. Okay. What's it like living in Canada and studying at the best university in Toronto?
Living in Canada is all right. Sometimes it gets pretty cold, but I could say the same about Taiwan, the way it gets so hot sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
But studying at the University of Toronto is I think it's pretty much the same as studying where anywhere else. It's not particularly special, but the university campus is really beautiful and nice.
Yeah, I gotta put down some picture and share with you guys. It's a very beautiful university. I just tried to Google about the Toronto University. The world ranking is top 20 or something.
Yeah.
So you don't feel anything special about it?
I don't think it's that special.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Okay, it's no feeling. There's no feeling. Okay, another question. Do you actually enjoy computer science, or did you choose it for other reasons?
So I do enjoy computer science, but only when I'm doing my own coding project or something like that. When it comes to homework or schoolwork at the University of Science, I don't really enjoy that too much. But before going into computer science, I was actually debating going into architecture because I consider myself kind of artsy and all that stuff. But in the end, I decided to go for computer science because my entire family is pretty much doing computer science, and the pay there is better than for architecture. So I do find enjoyment in coding, but I also chose it for the money.
Well, it's fine. I think you have to take care of your bellies first. That's what we're saying. Yeah, you gotta take care of your belly, take care of the food and family first, and then you can go for a dream. Yeah, that's more. Maybe for Asian culture or something, that's more a little bit more. I wouldn't say conservative. That would be robust for me. Yeah. You can do this first, and your life is long. Yeah, maybe in the future we can live 100 years. Or even more, and now it's already 80 or 90 or something around. Yeah, you can always do that. Develop more, maybe not just the architecture, also combine with the computer, also in the future AI or something. Yeah. And you can do something like that in the future. So you don't it's not like the 1 and 0 game. Yeah. It's not like if you choose this, you can't really choose it.
It's not black and white.
Not really black and white. Yeah. And You can do everything. Yeah. So okay, next question. So you have been back in Taiwan for almost a month now. What's your overall impression? And from your point of view, what's better here compared to Canada, and what's worse?
Okay, so I hate how humid it is sometimes, like disgustingly humid. Like sometimes like the combination of like humidity and heat and like sunlight and like with also no wind like almost killed me. Like the first day I was back here, I went to Taipei with my mom, and I remember I forgot where it was, but there was like so much sun, no clouds, no wind, and it was really humid and it was hot. I remember checking my phone and it said like it felt like it was like almost 45 degrees. Felt like, and then so but like other than the heat, you know, it's really nice like seeing my family and stuff, you know, like going to all these like beautiful places, and like the people here are actually like really nice also.
Well, so thank you. Well,
so the city I'm from in Canada is called Toronto, and I find that the transportation in Taiwan is like a lot more convenient than in Toronto, because since I live like around an hour away from the University of Toronto, like I have to like take the subway and like take the bus and take the subway down to the university campus. And sometimes the transport is so inconsistent. Sometimes like it might be like really like fast, like I can go down there in like 40 minutes, but some other times like perhaps the bus, like there's a lot of traffic on the road, or they're doing some repairs on like the train tracks, and sometimes it might take like almost an upwards of 2 hours to get back home, which is like pretty insane. Whoa. But yeah, and something else is that the food here is very good. You know, my favorite kind of meat is pork, and I think that the pork here is like a lot better than what I eat in Canada. Yeah. And lastly, you know, Toronto has a lot of homeless people, and a lot of homeless people like on the street and on the subway. And compared to here, there's like a lot less homeless people here, and the homeless people aren't like on drugs or like high or anything, which is like less scary than in Toronto.
Yeah, I think because maybe that's a big city, right? Big city.
Yeah, very big city.
Yeah, we have some homeless people like gathering in Zhongli station, but for the metro they're mostly not really there. Yeah. Okay, so next question. Thanks to you, you know, I started getting into bouldering and rock climbing. You know, not to mention that I spent like a couple of thousand on my shoes. You know, and also we're going to like spend a couple more thousand on harness. You know, that's because of my cousin. Yeah, lovely cousin. But I like this sport because I wanted to try it. Like I wanted to try it for so long. I was like always procrastinating. So it's kind of like my cousin is kind of like the trigger or something. Like the how do you call that, the something
catalyst.
Like ignite me. Yeah. Seed. I don't know, fire seed.
I think catalyst.
Catalyst. Yeah, the catalyst. Yeah, the catalyst kind of like, you know, make me start do the bouldering and the rock climbing. That's a super good sport. I probably ate on like 1 kg muscle. Yeah. On my upper body. Yeah. And is there anything new you have learned while you were in Taiwan?
Yeah, so something I learned about was actually how to shoot a gun, and like you taught me. It was pretty crazy. You know, I found it to be really fun, and like pretty funnily, I found it to be also useful, because in like after a week after you taught me, I went to like a night market, and they had like one of the games where you like use a airsoft like pistol and like shoot out balloons and stuff, and if you shoot all the balloons you get a prize. And I actually did really good on that because of like you know you taught me how to aim and like use the gun. That was pretty crazy.
Well, I'm really happy. I was so impressed because I've only gave Freddy like 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours tutorial. You know, start from the universal rules that you don't end to anyone. You have to build up the muscle memory, even if that's a toy gun, even if that's just a BB gun, airsoft gun, and it's only something basic, and also the target transition for Freddy and how to like rack it and put on the round on it and check it on it. Mostly the basic skills. We got two position. One is a low ready and one is a high ready. High ready is like this. You hold it right here, and of course your your finger is always outside of the trigger guard, not inside. Am I right with this?
Nope.
Am I right with this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
what? Wait, hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
yeah, you threw me off. No.
Okay.
No.
Am I right with this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. After I shoot, my finger is always outside of the trigger guard. Yeah, and I always like, you gotta have the muscle memory that after every round you shoot, while you're not shooting, when you're just like on the standard position or whatever position, after you shoot, you just always safety arm. Yeah, and now I gotta like put on the couple round and shoot it for you. Yeah. Okay, see what we got here. I pretty much got like everything right in the middle, yeah, and rifle's accuracy is better than the pistol's accuracy. That also works for toy gun, and I didn't know that, after like few days after when Freddy went to Taichung and visit my sister, and also his sister as well, and our sister Lydia, and he actually performed very well in night market. Yeah, super good. He's a night market warrior. Alpha is on the left side, beta is on the right side. Okay, let's do it. And beta alpha. Good. Okay. Beta alpha. Nice. Alpha beta. Nice, beautiful. Alpha beta. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Alright, so now it's your turn. Do you have any question for me? Anything you're curious about?
Yeah, so do you find it crazy how we're like cousins and I'm half your age?
Yeah, Fred is like half of my age. How old are you? Like 19?
19. Yeah.
19, I'm like 35. Yeah, so I'm not impressed. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. You know why? Because that's my auntie's productivity. That's how our families thrive in this world. Yeah, that's how that means how strong our family is. How strong our family's gene is. Yeah, that's such a gene. Such a gene. And we're gonna bring the possibility, positive influence to the world. Yeah, and make the world a better place. Our family gonna do that. Yeah, with a strong gene, we're gonna do that. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, next question. If you could bring one scene from Canada to Taiwan, and one scene from Taiwan back to Canada, what would they be?
So I would definitely bring the weather from Canada to Taiwan. It's a lot more comfortable, and even in the summer when it's like kind of hot, it's nowhere as like humid as it is here.
Yeah, you mentioned about that. Yeah. Almost killed you when you went to the
Taiwan. Oh yeah, almost killed me.
Oh my goodness.
So something I'd like to bring back from Taiwan is, although it's not really like a thing, I guess would be my family, because I'm gonna like miss you and like miss.
Thank you. Yeah. I gotta miss you as well. I gotta miss you as well. That's that was almost 1 month. Like 1 month. Wonderful time with my cousin Freddy, because he haven't been here like 7 years. Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
Last time when he went here, he was like a small kid, and now he's taller than me. 182, right?
Yeah.
182 cm. amazing, you know. Strong gene, yeah. And I really wanna say thank you. Yeah, Freddy, I really wanna say thank you. And I had a great time here. Also, like, you know, also having you to assist me in my English class.
How's your first week at university going? Johnny. Hey Olivia. It's exciting but also a little crazy. I already forgot where my next class is. Olivia. Haha. That happens to everyone. Use a schedule app or just take a picture of your timetable.
And that's also nice. And my student, which is a Vietnamese student, also want to say thanks to you. Yeah. And I'm always happy to be with you. And I wish you, after you go back to Canada, like maybe the flight will be like today. And but after like you guys see this video, he's already back in Canada. Yeah. And the flight will be like tonight. Yeah. And I've always treasured the time that I could spend with my cousin.
Yeah, it was my pleasure.
Yeah, that was super beautiful, and I wish that back to Canada, you can like have a good job, and also your studies going well, and always stay safe, stay positive, healthy, and wealthy in the future. Yeah, and that's all the good wishes for you. Yeah.
You know, I wish your YouTube channel prosperity too.
Whoa, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna thrive.
Yeah,
we're gonna thrive. And okay, so 最后不免俗的要跟大家说谢谢大家跟着阿炮一起每天变强一点点。Okay, Freddy, your turn.
谢谢大家跟着阿炮一起每天变强一点点。
I see you then. Goodbye.